Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Cities Skylines, and this is probably one of my favorite maps at the moment. What we're doing today, we're building a city where no one can leave, which I think is going to be an interesting take on my one road city that I did in a previous video, because basically we're going to grab this road and we're going to set the elevation to a negative number so that we go underground, and then we're going to take this road over like this way a bit, and then we'll pop back up here because I'm going to be doing a spiral city, but from like the center. So we're going to be slowly working our way outwards, but we're going to replace all of our roads with one-wayers, meaning that no one will be able to leave. Now I am going to have to do a little bit of a bridge over there, but yeah, essentially our road is just going to keep spiraling around and around, and hopefully if I double up sort of all the grid patterns, and we should actually make a fairly efficient use of like all the land. All right, we got a road. Oh yeah, we can just about squeeze in one more lap until we get to this point where we're gonna have to buy more land. Now thankfully we've got quite a lot of plots on here, and we've already got demand, so I want to start painting these in. So let's start filling in houses and satisfying that demand. Nice. Buildings going in, things looking good. We got a little bit of demand for commercial. I feel like in this game, commercial actually wants to be near residential, like sort of like in real life. Like you want to live fairly close to a shop, don't you? The thing is, because I've done one-way roads though, if you leave your house to go to the shops, you will never be able to return. Never. Anyway, we've got some issues. We need electricity, we need water, and we need places to poo. So for electricity, I think we can get some of these in, like just on the edge here. Let's shove one there, shove another one next to it like that. Just got to make sure they're connected together, and then if we take elevation under the ground, we can connect that to the road without disrupting these buildings that we're putting in. So we've got electricity now. We then need water. Now we're quite far away from water, so to start with we're going to have a water tower, and to be honest, let's replace the house in the middle. We're going to have that right in the middle like that. Then finally a sewage outlet. Now I can't go beyond my spiral city for now, so I think what I'll shove a sewage outlet maybe at the back like that. Ooh, take the compliment of being called a tiny village. And I think I'll make just a little bit of a trench like that. I'll do one down here as well. And I reckon landscaping's fine. So for the slope tool, I'm going to say right click there, and then we're just going to do a poo shoot all the way down like that. So we've literally carved a hole through the mountainside. Let's just delete those trees quick. So I think it's better deleting you than having you hurt by poo water. But yeah, nice. When we press play, hopefully the poo should start flowing. Ready? Boosh! There it goes. So now the poo will flow down there into the sea where it's someone else's problem. Lovely. Now, in the meantime, we've got so much demand. We've got a bit of medium density demand. So let's get some row housing going on. Let's shove this around this edge like that, and some low density housing. Right, and then the first houses are being built. Nice. If we fast forward, yeah, more of these houses going in. That is good. So we can continue our lovely spiral, particularly because we are now a tiny village. We have some tiles we can buy. Definitely got to buy those two to get my road around. That's 16 grand we'll purchase. And then, over here's getting a bit tricky as well. I think we'll buy that one. That'll be my next one that I need. Anyway, we got loads more demand. So let's shove in some low density housing. Shove a little bit of medium density in. And then we'll put some shops opposite as well. And then our industrial, we can put that down this side. But yeah, that's looking good. That is demand satisfied. What I do need to do, I got to get some of these services in. So we've got medical clinic. If you look at the happiness meter or the availability meter, it only affects downstream. Everything upstream doesn't make people happy. So in order for this to be useful, I'm going to have to put it at the very entrance of our city, I think, just to make all the roads green. So sorry everyone that's just built their brand new spanking houses there, but boosh. You've been replaced by a medical clinic. We don't have access. We just shove a tiny little road in just so we do have access. Right, okay, so people are healthy. If they die, though, they currently have nowhere to go. And this building is absolutely huge. It will ruin my spiral. So I think we're going into the research tree, down to healthcare. We're going to grab a crematorium, unlock, because then people can die without taking up too much space. So that's much better. Does this thing produce pollution? Yeah, air pollution. So this really has to go downstream of everything. Speaking of streams, check out the poo water. That is absolutely flowing. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue my road a little bit. Oh, and actually, would it be worth future-proofing, adding a 5-lane one-way road? I mean, I could go to 5 lanes for now, and then we'll try and fix everything. Hang on, these pylons are in the way. Let's get rid of them. We don't want pylons around it. Basically, I've just got to get up to like this point, just so there's more roads downstream of where we're living, because this is an area where I can put in my crematorium without worrying about people breathing in dead people fumes. So that can go there. Lovely. And ironically, that's at the end of the road, at least for now. So literally the end of the road. It's not quite your workplace. It's death. Right, okay, anyway, we have demand. Let's keep painting this up. So big commercial demand. We got some housing demand as well. I'm just doing like little specks of shops between houses. But yeah, that looks good to me. People are moving in at a big rate. Like, we got triple arrows going on. We have massive commercial demand. So let's get some more shops in. People want to shop. Hang on. We got to be careful here. I can't paint too close to this industrial area because it will pollute people. Even though they're downstream, I think the ground pollution sort of spreads out. So this side of the road all needs to be commercial. It's my commercial buffer, but then from that point we can do residential. Okay, so basically it means from down here I've got to continue my roads. So we'll head over this way. Oh look, we got our first bridge. Oh no, it's not a bridge. We've built a massive retaining wall. That's just going to block all the poo, isn't it? I don't know. I'd be interested to see how that works actually. So I think for now let's just leave it and let's continue building our spiral. So up to there's pretty good. You can see we're just about within the confines of the land that we own. At the moment, I've got a lot more road than I actually need. Still, it doesn't matter. I'm now a small village. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. So with my small village stuff, I've got a load of money, which is always good. But I've got some more points. And as we know, points mean prizes. So what are we going to try and aim for? I think incineration plant. Probably quite a good idea because that will produce electricity and get rid of waste. It's £1 million. Oh, that's not good. That's a lot of money. Okay, I might wait until we actually need that because for now, that's like most of my money. So I don't want to do that. Oh, we've also got schools unlocked. Now, the things with schools, again, they only work downstream, so we're going to have to destroy the houses at the start to try and squeeze these in. Now, because it's so big, trying to fit it in, there are going to be people that will miss out. So I think we can go there. Yeah, you can sort of see like the very, very start, there's a red road, which means there's a few houses that won't get any education. But everyone downstream will get educated, which is good. And because it's a spiral, you can see exactly where we need the next school in order to keep everything green. So it starts to go orange here. So basically, just shove another school in there when we start expanding. In fact, let's do it now. Right, so what else we got? We got a high school. Now, these don't seem to have an effect on, like, happiness or anything, but they are absolutely massive. So we will have to replace some of our spiral with a bridge that goes over the top. And where do I think is the best place to do that? Like, downstream or upstream? Or I don't really know. I'll tell you what, let's delete that section. Let's shove our high school in there. Let's see how tall of a bridge we'll need to get over the school. Oh man, it's going to be huge. Oh, don't say I can't go over it because we got pillars. Can I use one of these bridges? No, it's not long enough. Oh, it's not long enough. No, editor, that is not what she said. I mean it was, but shut up. Yeah, so sadly, I don't think... Oh, we just can't get a span long enough. How about, actually, what if we move this and we spin it that way? So if that went like there... Boosh. We can then put like a little private drive down the side of it. And as long as I don't connect up down there, I think that's actually fine. And then that will allow me to fit a bridge over the top. One of those bridges. Okay, we're good. We're actually good now. Right, okay, so that's what we've gone for. That is back in. The trouble is you can see there's no connections. People can't poo. So back to pipes. I think I need to do a pipe network from that end under the school over to there. Like, look at the state of that pipe network. It goes up a hill, then it drops down, goes under the school, and then somehow drops up like 30 meters. Still, that is everyone satisfied and everyone's happy. All right, so from this point, let's just keep paint and everything. We've unlocked some actual medium density housing as well. So we'll shove those in. They should give us some decent commercial demand as well. So I might leave a gap for commercial and then expand my low density. Oh, look, we've reached the second elementary school as well. Anyway, one slight issue I'm noticing. All the industrial areas saying there's a lack of labor. Is that because once people go to work, they've got no choice but to end up here? Because that's their only location once they leave work. Assuming they can leave work. Right, oh look, tiny bit of commercial demand. So where was that gap that I left? It was there. So we'll shove new shops in there. Just think, having all these customers on your doorstep. Love it. Anyway, since we're now at the industrial area, all of this will have to be a commercial buffer. So commercial all the way along there, all the way around the edge of it. And then we can start putting houses back in as well. Oh, however though, look, residential suitability, it is bad around this way. If I do medium, yeah, medium density is fine. So I think we'll do a couple of mediums and then we'll get back on, oh man, I was going to say back onto the low density, but look how red it is. It's hideous. Ooh, could that be because we need another medical? Like that's where the health sort of area runs out. So yeah, tell you what, as well as a commercial buffer, let's put a medical buffer in as well. Then we can see downstream. Oh, it hasn't fixed the demand. It's still advising me do not put low density houses there, Matt. Anyway, we're now a large village, which means I get paid to forget about my problems. Oh, and we've also unlocked specialized industry. Are we able to get those involved at all? So at the moment, it's stone mining, which can be set up anywhere. That's good. And then the livestock farming. Oh, it can also be set up anywhere. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, tell you what then, maybe down here where we've got that massive gap that I said, like rather than saving it for a big building, we may as well just farm it. Oh, except if I connect it up, the bridge pillars are in the way, so we need to manually go around each of them. That's quite annoying. So we can go up to there and then just literally go around them and come back down this way. Oh, nice. And it actually merges it together, so we literally have a hole in it. Sweet. Okay, so we'll do the same thing up here. So literally just go around it like that, stitch it back up. Boosh. And then we got a hole in it. Oh, that's really cool. Fair play. Oh, or is it because did I draw it backwards? I can't connect it up. Oh, I may have drawn it backwards. Oh, poot. Right, okay, let's draw this again. And this time we'll try and be a bit more realistic in our sort of areas around the edge. And speaking of realistic, if you want to check out my realistic Cities Skylines playthrough, I do have exclusive bonus series on Patreon. Because they're the type of thing that like the average YouTube viewer doesn't want to watch. Like you guys want to see three-headed cows and stuff like that. But yeah, if you did want to see me actually play this game 100% realistically and potentially learn something about like actual how we engineer stuff in the real world, check out my Patreon page. Oh, sweet. Okay, so the gap thing does still work. So we've completely filled that gap up. Okay, this is good. This is good. Right, well, anyway, that is a farm in. The farm is called Doublebuck, and we produce all kinds of animals. Pigs, sheep, three-headed cows, you name it, we've got it. Anyway, oh my god, look at all the people walking over my bridge. Yeah, look at that. People walking across this magnificent bilf. Anyway, got a little bit more industrial demand. I may have to move this crematorium to the end. I feel like it should always be like the last thing. So let's move it down to there. Right, anyway, oh my goodness, the medium density demand is flying up. So let's get that in over this way, I reckon. I'm hoping there'll be a bit of commercial demand. So put that opposite the medium densities. Then, oh yeah, look, the medium density buildings are creating commercial hotspots. Can you see like the orange? That means there are customers there. So they want to be blue as well. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll just keep going with the low density and then industrial down this way. Nice. Then we got a pop musician mansion. Nice little signature building that makes people happy. So can I shove it down here? He's sort of on his own. Like, I don't think anyone's going to be driving past for anything anytime soon. Oh, though, thankfully, look, they're not quite alone. They got horses. Oh man, look, the HGVs are coming in as well. This is actually going. How do these cities always do so well? Like, no one can leave. It makes no sense for this city to do well. Everyone's happy. Oh, there's high crime. Hang on, I gotta get rid of some crime a sec. So do these? Oh, these only work downstream as well. Okay, we gotta try and squeeze in a police station. So I think it's gonna have to go there. Then I can see it only gets to, yeah, it gets to about here where it goes really orange. So I think here we'll shove in another one like there, just at the start of the 5 lanes. Oh, and actually that almost looks like I did that intentionally. So this is like a 3-lane road. It merges into 5 lanes. Because they merge on the right-hand side, this sort of gives like police officers like sort of their own private like on-ramp, because no one on the motorway is going to come down. Oi, after I just said all that, and then he just drove across the grass on the curb and went onto the 3 lanes. I gave you these lanes specially, Mr. Policeman. What are you doing? Actually, where is the police car going? Because yes, they're just patrolling, but where are they going to get to? Because they can go around this spiral, but at some point, the spiral's going to end, and then what happens to their patrol? So we're driving around this barren road, absolutely nothing around here. Oh, except there, the pop star's mansion. Yep, all looks good. So we'll keep driving down this huge road with absolutely nothing on it. All right, then over our lovely bridge. And then, oh, what are we doing? Are we pulling in? Are we pulling in? Yes, we're pulling in. Okay, so we're pulling up to the crematorium, and interesting. Not sure this city is working as intended. It's acting a little bit peculiarly. Anyway, over this way, will it fit in? I don't know, actually. No, I don't think it will. I was going to try and get like a little rock mining thing going on. There's not quite enough room to sod it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What won't be fine, though, we don't have a firehouse at the moment. Now, again, yeah, these only work downstream. So I'm going to have to try and squeeze one in at the very start. I mean, that is at the very start. Boosh. Oh, look how green we made the center of that. That sort of looks like a dartboard, like literally with like a red bullseye in the middle. Anyway, we should probably shove another one where it starts going like a bit orange, like another one in there probably. Oh, people were mad about that. To be fair, the people that were mad were the people upstream, I think. People downstream, they were pretty happy. Look how much traffic is flying through. Like nearly every road is filled now. I can't believe we've got 785 people living here when no one can leave. How is there so much demand to live here? Anyway, we'll keep the roads going. Oh no, look, we got to the edge. We got to the edge of the map. We need to we need to buy this plot just for like the tiniest stretch of road. We're going to need to buy that one as well. And actually, we've got the highway to deal with here. The highway's only 2 lanes. That's rookie numbers. I got 5 here. And actually, I've probably got the points to unlock large roads. Yes, I do. So advanced road services, unlock. Large roads, unlock. Which means we can now upgrade to 7-lane one-way roads. Love it. But yeah, before we do that, we do need to purchase more tiles. So that one, that one. We're going to need that one fairly soon. Oh, I'm a grand village. I'll take that 1,000,000. Thank you, game. That will actually allow me to buy some more plots, which will be very useful. Can I buy all of those? 136 grand? Oh, I can. Yes, game. Oh, and look, we finally have some high density demand. Now, I think at the moment, this is, yeah, low rent housing. So probably worth putting these in sort of like the dodgier areas, because to be honest, they're probably going to be abandoned fairly shortly. That's how it usually goes in this game. Yeah, I'll shove one there. Does that satisfy all the demand? Just one block? Yes, it does. Oh, we've also got office zones as well. I feel like with the office zones, do I need better education? Like a college? I'm not sure. Oh, what I am sure about though, if I had like helicopters, that would actually make the fire and rescue like decent. Can I do the same for... No, I was hoping police would do that as well, but they don't. I think though, let's get a college. College is probably essential. And then maybe a university. I think we'll just get a college in for now. Let's hope that this doesn't have like an area it works in. No, it can just go anywhere. Okay, that's cool. It is a big boy, so we're probably going to need a bridge over the top again. Now, I feel like 2 birds, 1 stone. We'll get rid of the commercial buffer and we'll make it an educational buffer. So yes, you might say you shouldn't put like pollution right next to your education system where kids, well, they're not kids, they're colleges. They're just young adults. But where young adults are going to be for a lot of their life, probably shouldn't pollute it because that will have a long-term health negative effect on them. But whatever, it'll be fine. Right, 7-lane road. Let's keep going. Oh my god, there's so much road. Look at the number of lanes. Right, we've got to get over this now. So actually really tricky to do. So I may just have to follow the highway because I can actually sit on top of it. Like if you look under here, my pillars sort of straddle perfectly. So yes, bit of a detour, but at least then we can carry on with our spiral perfectly like that, right? And then we've got to this point where we need to do a bridge over the college. So how tall does this need to be? Does 30 meters work? No. 40 meters work? No. The spike is clearly going through the road. 50 meters? Okay, so 50 meters works. I just need a bridge that has a long enough span, and I don't Oh, it could be this bridge, actually. If I try and get it to start in the right place. Yes. Okay, that works. Does this one curve? No, this one doesn't curve. I can put a point in it, so I can do that sort of thing. And then I've just got to go from down here and try and get up to that road. Oh, it's so steep. So we start a little bit earlier, and then from there we go up. Oh, wow, that's a lot of bridge. That is a lot of bridge just to put a college in. So the college doesn't just cost what the college costs. It now costs all of this bridge. Although, to be fair, look, as we come down, we'll actually make a bridge over our poo river. So that's good. All right, anyway, that's a lot of extra road. Because remember, the bigger this gets, the sort of more surface area we have to work with. So time to paint some demand in, I think. Medium density houses, a little bit commercial, more low density. And oh, we can get some parks in. So these only work downstream as well. So I'll try and sneak a park in at the front. There we go. We've got a little park in, and that will affect everything downstream. Yeah, it's all green now. So can we squeeze in another one there? Yep, get a dog park in because everyone loves dogs. And yeah, I'm just going to go around like destroying houses, replacing them with dog parks, which surely will make everyone very, very happy. Right, okay, that is the entire place parked up. And so even though there's literally no way to leave this place, demand is just flying. Like we're up to 1,300 people. Everyone's extremely happy. They're even building swanky old apartment condos like this one. Oh, and look, what did I say? Low rent housing. It's been abandoned every single time, game. Anyway, there's a bit of office demand finally, presumably because we have the college in. Let's shove some offices like over this way. I've surrounded the college by that because you can be working in here and actually leave like, yes, one day I'm going to work in one of those offices that aren't even built yet. I think that'll be good motivation to learn. Right, well anyway, as usual, the spiral city where no one can leave. Because it's a building challenge in this game, it's going better than my actual standard cities. And I don't know why I'm surprised anymore. Basically, if you give me a challenge to do, I'll make the most successful city that you've ever seen. The spiral city where no one can leave. Who knew it would be such a success? I mean, with me at the helm, it was always going to be a success, right? Right. Anyway, on that note, I'll say peace, love, and spirals. Bye, guys.